Just like the Red Bull racing team, there seems to be a civil war brewing between Max Verstappen/Red Bull fans. I'll talk about this in a second, but before I do, help support this channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. All done? Thanks. Now let's get started. So, as I mentioned earlier, there is a civil war brewing amongst Verstappen/Red Bull fans after the scandal that put Horner and Red Bull on the front pages of the world media for all the wrong reasons. To understand why this is, you need to understand the makeup of Verstappen supporters. This includes genuine fans that have followed Max since his karting days, and even supporters who started following him when he arrived in Formula One as the youngest ever F1 driver. However, the vast majority of Verstappen fans are purely anti-Hamilton or anyone but Hamilton supporters who gladly jumped on board the Verstappen train once they realized Vettel wasn't going to make their dreams become reality. So now that the top brass in Red Bull racing are trying to take each other out, and the longevity of Max's Red Bull career is being questioned, Verstappen fans find themselves in disagreement on who's at fault for the mess Red Bull find themselves in. Is it Christian Horner for getting involved with his PA? Helmut Marko for trying to use the scandal to take down Horner? Or Jos Verstappen for picking sides and constantly talking to the press? You'll find large numbers of Verstappen fans that would blame any of the individuals named. However, one thing is certain, they are all panicking that Max's run of titles will come to an end sooner rather than later. And why is that? Because these supporters have never really cared about good and close racing. Their primary motivation is that Hamilton's records get broken, and so far, Max in a dominant Red Bull with substandard teammates is the best chance of this happening. From all the conversations I've heard between Verstappen supporters, despite the previous persistent nonsense about Max's godly abilities, there seems to be an implicit understanding that the Red Bull car is the main reason he's winning anything. If vital pieces in the Red Bull team, such as Horner or Newey, were to leave because of the scandal, there's implicit consensus that Max would find himself in a pickle sooner rather than later. What do you think? Who do you think is to blame for the mess Red Bull find themselves in? Horner, Marko, or Jos Verstappen? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Help support this channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Till next time.